The wedding cake is eaten, the honeymoon photos are framed, and reality sets in. Suddenly, the person you vowed to love forever is driving you crazy over things you never noticed before. That sink full of dishes? The way they sigh dramatically when you ask for help? The thermostat war that never ends? These weren't problems before, so why does marriage turn minor annoyances into explosive arguments? Want a happier, healthier family life? Hit subscribe now for science-backed secrets to better love, parenting, and self-care, delivered straight to your heart. Also tell me in comments that from where you are watching my video. Now let's start. The truth is, you're not imagining it, couples really do fight more after marriage. A landmark study from the University of Michigan tracked 373 couples over 16 years and found that marital satisfaction drops sharply in the first 2 years, with conflict increasing by nearly 40%. But here's what most people miss. This isn't a sign your marriage is doomed, it's a completely normal adjustment phase that every couple goes through. The key isn't avoiding fights altogether, that's impossible, but learning why they happen and how to turn them into opportunities for deeper connection instead of resentment. Before marriage, you were two individuals in a relationship. Now, you're a team sharing a life, and that shift triggers powerful psychological changes most couples aren't prepared for. When you move in together, something strange happens neurologically. Researchers at Stanford found that cohabitation decreases dopamine production, the excitement neurotransmitter, by up to 30% within 18 months. This is why the same habits that seemed cute while dating, their quirky laugh, how they always order pizza, now grate on your nerves. Your brain literally stops giving you the same chemical rewards it once did. Marriage comes with invisible contracts nobody reads. A groundbreaking study from the Journal of Family Psychology analyzed 1,000 couples and found that 68% of post-marriage fights stem from unspoken expectations about chores, sex, finances, or gender roles. For example, you assumed you'd split housework 50-50, but they grew up in a home where one person did everything. They thought date night would happen weekly, while you saw it as an occasional treat. Neither of you discussed how often to visit in-laws, leading to passive-aggressive comments about always being at your mom's house. Marriage amplifies stress in ways dating doesn't. A Yale study attached heart monitors to couples during arguments and made a startling discovery. Married couples experience 37% stronger physiological stress responses, racing heart, sweating, tunnel vision, than dating couples during the same conflicts. Why? Because now there's more at stake: shared assets, legal ties, possibly kids. Your body reacts to marital arguments like threats to survival. Money is one of the biggest triggers for post-marriage fights. MRI scans show money arguments activate the same brain regions as physical pain. A TD Bank survey found money is the #1 fight topic for 41% of married couples, especially between ages 28 to 45. The fix? Implement the money date, a monthly 30-minute meeting with wine/coffee where you review budgets using apps like Anab, set no guilt spending limits, e.g. anything under $100 is fine, over that we check in, and celebrate financial wins. We paid off that credit card, let's get takeout. Chore resentment is another major source of conflict. The American Sociological Review found women do 40% more housework even when both work full-time. But here's the twist: couples who split chores traditionally, men do manly tasks like repairs, report higher satisfaction than those trying for 50-50. To fix this, make a household CEO list of all invisible labor, meal planning, gift buying, and divide based on strengths. Try the 15-minute power clean, where you both tackle messes together daily. And consider hiring help for recurring stressors. A bi-weekly cleaner costs less than marriage counseling. Intimacy droughts are another common issue. The Journal of Sex Research tracked couples for a decade and found sexual frequency drops 50% in the first 2 years of marriage, not from lack of love but from domestication, seeing your partner in unsexy contexts, flossing, arguing with Comcast. To reignite the spark, schedule sex. Yes, really, couples who plan intimacy have 32% more of it. Implement technology-free touch time, no phones after 8 p.m., just physical connection. And try the kiss like you mean it challenge. 6-second kisses daily rebuild oxytocin. In-law tension is another frequent fight trigger. A study in evolutionary psychology found mothers-in-law are the #1 source of marital conflict across cultures, especially when grandchildren arrive. To manage this, present a united front: we've decided to do X, set visit limits, first Sunday of the month works for us, and redirect criticism: thanks for the input, we'll think about it. Many couples fall into the "you've changed" trap. Personality researchers found people really do change after marriage. Conscientiousness drops 18% in men, they stop trying, while neuroticism rises 12% in women, from stress. To address this, have quarterly State of the Union talks to discuss growth areas. Frame changes positively, I love how confident you've become. And recreate your dating dynamic, take turns planning surprise, first date nights. The Gottman Institute's Aftermath of a Fight exercise helps couples repair post-argument. First, each shares their perspective without interruption. I felt dismissed when you walked away during the budget talk. Then, identify underlying triggers. Money was tight growing up, so overspending makes me panic. Next, take responsibility. I shouldn't have accused you of being irresponsible. Finally, request change lovingly. Next time, could we take a 10-minute break if we're getting heated? Couples who do this after fights report 74% faster conflict resolution and deeper emotional intimacy within weeks. Here's the paradox. Couples who never fight are 35% more likely to divorce than those who argue regularly. University of Tennessee. Why? Because suppressed resentment is deadlier than expressed anger. The healthiest marriages view conflict as a signal something needs attention, not a threat to the relationship. When a client couple came to me ready to divorce after constant fighting, I had them try this experiment: track all arguments in a fight log, identify the top 3 recurring themes, and create marriage policies for each, e.g., no money talks after 8 p.m. 6 months later, their fights decreased by 60%, not because they avoided conflict, but because they systematized solutions. To strengthen your marriage, normalize the fighting. It's not you, it's the marriage adjustment phase. Attack problems, not each other. Use "I feel" language, not "you always." Schedule connection, weekly check-ins, quarterly retreats. Laugh together. Couples who share inside jokes have stronger bonds. And get help early. Premarital counseling reduces divorce risk by 30%. Remember, a great marriage isn't one without conflict, it's one where conflict leads to growth. The couples who last aren't those who never fight, but those who learn to fight in ways that bring them closer. Now look at your partner and ask, what's one small thing we could do this week to make our marriage stronger? Then go do it, before the next fight starts.